Rich Tarani with TMC. Thanks for watching. We've started our roadshow here in San Jose. We're on day 2, and on our program is Amit Kumar. He's the founder and CEO of Lexity marketing apps for e-commerce. And Amit, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what your company does.
Well, Lexity started about 3 years back, and we have always focused on building solutions, apps, and services for small business e-commerce merchants. Really focusing on 3 things: customer acquisition, customer retention, and monetization for those merchants. And the way we thought of doing this was, since we are focusing on the long tail, is to try to simplify, make it really affordable, make it really effective for small businesses to do these things. And the way we are encapsulating all of these is in a series of apps that we have built. So we have an app for search marketing, we have an app for Facebook ads, we even have an app that we launched last week for tracking how well your store is doing on Pinterest, right? So the whole idea is that a small business doesn't actually, there isn't one media channel that is necessarily going to work for them, right? So if you are selling, very unique items, maybe the best way for you to get known is Facebook ads. But if you're someone who has a warehouse full of stuff, then maybe search marketing is the right channel for you. So what we have built is a set of marketing apps that any small business merchant can sort of pick and choose from, and then be able to, to go increase their sales and revenue.
So would it be fair to say that your solutions help small business compete with an Amazon or other giant merchant?
Yeah, absolutely. If you remember the last time you bought something on Amazon, which was not actually sold by Amazon and sold by a third party selling on Amazon, chances are high that you don't actually remember the name of that merchant. You only remember that you bought something on Amazon from some other third party. And what we're really trying to do is give small businesses their place in the sun, where they're not sort of part of the Amazon ecosystem. It's something that you have a relationship with. So you go and get found on search, you get found on Facebook, and so develop a one-on-one relationship with your customer instead of coming in via Amazon. So in a very big way, we try to help our small businesses succeed as opposed to being part of like a big eBay or Amazon monopoly, have their own place in the sun.
So one of the challenges that the smaller companies have, or I guess the challenge that they deal with on a day-to-day basis, is that Amazon has so many people in their database, and it's so simple for them to just either do a one-click, or their name and their password is already in the system with their shipping address and a mailing address.
Yep.
Shipping address and a billing address.
Right.
Is there a way potentially in the future for other smaller merchants to come together and offer a single sign-on kind of in a federated way? I wrote about this a while ago, and I haven't seen it happening, but it seems like an opportunity, because if I was going to buy from another vendor, sometimes the thing that keeps me from buying from that vendor is that I have to enter everything again.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very good point. The first step, I think, is for small businesses to realize that they are actually in control of their destiny. And you're talking about sort of a single sign-on across merchants, but I see a lot of small businesses that don't even take advantage of their own existing customer base. So let's say you've been around for 5 years, and you have all of these customers, and these could be loyal customers buying twice, 3 times, 4 times, in a year from you. But you might never send them an email telling them about the, the deals that you have, sort of new products that you have. So what we are trying to do is really simplify this marketing funnel, if you will, to use a technical term, in a very simple way for our merchants. So we say, look, there's 5 things you got to do. We call it the ad sell philosophy. A, for awareness. You got to build your brand awareness, perhaps on Facebook. So we have an app for that. You got to distribute your products to where your customers are. So search marketing is a great way to find people where they're actively searching for you. S, for site sales, you got to focus on converting the customers that actually come to your site. So for example, we have this live view product, which tells you in real time for every customer on your site what products they're viewing, right, with a little thumbnail, what pages they've been to, like the entire trail. And then we have a product coming out later this week called Quick Chat, where you can say, oh, this guy on my site right now, he's waffling, like he's going back and forth between these 2 products. Maybe I'll just like chat with him and seal the deal. So that's site sale. But in terms of ad sale, talking about E and L, which is sort of relevant to the point you just made, E for evangelism and L for loyalty. Because the thing that is very interesting about a car dealership, to take a sort of a completely off right field example, they send you, newsletters and everything years after you buy a car from them, because they know that 7 years later when you buy your next car, they want to be the people involved. So there's this notion of loyalty that car dealerships know, Macy's knows, right? They'll keep sending you coupons, which the small business is not taking advantage of it. Not necessarily because they don't understand, but because the tools to do that in online marketing are only available for the big guys.
Sure.
So from a loyalty perspective, from an evangelism perspective, which is if you buy something from a small business, obviously you want your customers to tell their friends and family, right?
Sure.
So ADSEL, we have apps around all of these and help small businesses go beyond just the, hey, I got to do Google AdWords, because that's what I've been hearing, really having them focus on this, and hopefully bringing all of these small businesses together to perhaps do something like a single sign-on where you have this relationship, let me share my customer list with other relevant small businesses and really get a cooperative going.
Perfect. Thanks for being here today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.